to Prasarita we extend the arms out and point the fingers down so that the ankles are at least as wide as your fingers, ideally, all right? So if you're pointing your fingers down, it's at least as wide as that, maybe a little bit wider, it's like she thinks I'm going to do something. Take a deep breath in, lifting the chest, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Exhale as you fold down halfway. It's nice to take a second, take a breath in here, and exhale to lower down. Now we've got a few options here. Grabbing the shins, towards the ankles, grabbing the big toes, if you want to, or the outer edges of the feet, okay? Or you can have the hands below the shoulders. Breathe in, lifting halfway. At any stage, if you need to reset, breathe in, lift halfway, and exhale, folding down, encouraging the crown of the head down to the floor. So you don't have to, if you have your head touching the floor, and it's doing this, all right, like this is not really doing much. I'm rocking back and forth to show that the weight is on my head. That's not the posture. It's better to narrow the stance. When you're in Prasarita, narrow the stance so there's a bit of a gap between your head and the floor because you're allowing space to grow, to stretch, to get more of a release. So rather than the ego being like, yeah, the head's on the floor, be like, head's on the floor. Okay, I'm going to give myself a little more of a challenge. Raise the head off the floor. So from this position, bear in mind that many people will need to keep a softness in the knees, okay, especially if the hamstrings are excessively tight, or the hands might only reach here. So what do we do in that case? It's perfectly fine. I recommend holding here or reaching the fingers down. If the fingers touch the floor, great, stay there. Okay, in a scenario where they're really struggling with balance, especially, placing a block under the hands. But I would rather encourage them to go to their fingertips rather than a block, because often that will have them just sort of staying here and not really allowing them to get the full maximum benefits out of the posture. Yeah.